Hello Internet, hello fellow modelers, good evening to you all. I wanted to make a quick video because I've just had a new locomotive through the post. I've not been able to make a video for the last 3 weeks because unfortunately I've had a lot of neighbour aggro. When trying to make videos, I've ended up crashing it out halfway through because they're making so much noise next door that it comes through on the video really badly. Sounds like they're knocking the house down or something. I don't know what it is, but it's shocking, and it's gone on now for 3 weeks. So I've had a word with him yesterday and tried to sort of calm him down a little bit and make him realise people live next door. So hopefully this video won't give you any of this sounds, because that's what it's been like, banging on the walls and all that rubbish. So anyway, to the video. As you can see, I've got a catalogue from January last year, the spring catalogue from Fleischmann, and on the front of it, you'll see the novelty, the BR044 180/8. This is the DB version. The way you can tell is where the footplate is here on the Deutsches Reitbahn one. It comes down at an angle, 2 of them on each side, so the red continues all the way down along the front. Whereas it breaks there and the footplate stops there, and then you've got the normal footplate there to stand on. Now this was due out in June last year. It's just took until now to get it out, and I've managed to get it on the track, get it working. Had a couple of issues with it, unfortunately, but I seem to have sorted it out. And so I'm going to knock this video out, let you hear the sounds on the locomotive, show you a couple of the new items that I've also got over the last couple of weeks that I've not been able to show you. I've got a load of stuff, but I'm not going to show it you all. It'll just take me like an hour to show it, and I don't want to do that. And my son will be due home from work soon, so we'll be banging when he walks in, so I'm hoping to get the video complete by then. But anyway, enough of the talk, and let's get on with the action. So what this is all about is this beautiful locomotive. When I can just get into picture for you. Right, here we go. Let's try and make this a little larger. Probably hear the dog outside as well. That's neighbour's dog. Just try and get this bigger so we can get it so you can all see it. Right, there we go. I think that's about as good as we're going to get it. Literally got it all in there, I think. Right, so lights. Right, I need to stand up so I can do all these sound functions for you guys. So the lights are F0. That's the front lights. They only work each way, so if you reverses, the 3 lights come on the back of the tender, or the 3 lights work at the front, as you'll probably see with them flashing off and on there now. The sound, it takes about 2 minutes for the engine to fire up, so I'm going to shut up and you can listen to the sound of this engine, because what happens, the boiler sound kicks in and the steam impulses kick off and everything. So here we go. So you can hear the steam impulses going there. The boiler does kick in and out every now and again. You'll hear that as I go through the other sound functions. Right, so F2 short horn whistle. F3, definitely going to shut up for this one. Superb sound. This particular Loco, the N-Gauge, is the first Henning-Sound that they've actually released Fleischmann. They've done it in Loco, in HO, and this is the first N-Gauge one that they've actually released, so it's really good, as you can hear from all the random sounds that keep coming out of the engine from the boiler and the impulse. F4 you can't see because I've got my camera light shining on the Loco, but that actually lights the cab up inside. And F5 is the departure whistle, and F6, you can probably hear my neighbours gabbing next door now over the top of the video. F6 is the side of the lights come on, showing you all the carriage. F7 is the air pump. Some of these are very low, these sounds, but you can depict them. And F8 is the injection system. F9 is valve pressure. F10 is coal shoveling. F11 that's uncoupling. F12 so F12 is recoupling up. F13 is the cylinder cock. F14 is mute. F15, you can only hear that when it's actually riding. So basically what F15 is, when the Loco's driving along and you can hear it chuffing away, when they pull back the accelerator and it goes onto idle, and that's what it basically is. F15 is the sound dropping off as it rides. Then F16 is in German. So it's basically the loudspeaker announcement at the station. F17 you can't hear unless it's in motion again, because that's braking. Well, it's the actual screeching of the wheels going around the corner, so you can hear that when it goes around the corner. And F18 is a combination of the two whistles, the short and the long one combined, for when it's on the main line, and it sounds like this. Gotta say, that is absolutely superb. I love it. It just sounds really great. F19, the dynamo. You can hear it, but it's very faint. And F20, it's the driver's mate, or the driver, communicating with the guy who's coupling and uncoupling in the goods yard. And F21 is the inertia. So obviously when your Loco's driving at quite a high speed, you can pop the inertia on and it reduces the speed by 50% and then releases it once you turn it off. F22, again, that only works when the Loco's coming to stop. It's braking as it's coming into hold. And then F23 and F24. F23 is, it lowers the volume, and F24 increases the volume. So basically it just turns everything quiet all out. Then it's F0 is the lights, which is the usual. And that's all the functions on the sound chip. Now the box that it comes in is really cool. It's usual stuff, but it's slightly different actually. It's got a large plastic thing inside it, so it does secure the wheels properly. And the item number again, it's 714471, and you can see it's got sound. You can also see it says next 18 chip on the corner on the bottom here. So that indicates it's a new generation of chip that they're putting in the Locos, which is pretty cool, as you can tell by the sound. So let's get this big baby on the move so you can see it, and then you'll be able to hear it with it up full pace, which is quite cool to be fair. So off we go. And this is pulling the Loco wagons, which I'll give you the numbers to in a minute. The first two that are coming along, they're 845103. They come in a pack of 2. And then I've got 3 more of the same wagons at the back there, as you can see. And they're a different set. They're 845104, so you get a pair and a quadruple in there. And then the next 10 are all these small hoppers, and they're working hoppers. You can fill them up and then eject all the stuff in the back of them, and they're 851502. I bought all this stuff from Scott Rail because it gives me a really good deal. And then the last 2 are tanker wagons, and they're 881222, and they're pretty cool as well. They'll be really cool when I finish weathering them anyway. You see what my weathering looks like. It'll be full of rust everywhere. But anyway, let's crank this up a bit and get it round so you can hear it. I'll just remove this book out of the way so you can see what else I've bought over the last couple of weeks. So as you'll see here, I've got the DR5000, which is the DigiKeys control centre. I'm going to be the digital centre. I'm going to be using this for my modules, and it comes with, well, I bought it with a couple of DR408 ones. That's so I can use my points, junctions, and signals, and whatever else like uncouplers and all that. I've also bought myself a WinTrack version 14 to help me build my modules. This is the English version, but the book's in German, but I'm going on a course with WinTrack in March so I can learn how to use it properly because I'm thick. So let's just pop over here and pull this round a bit so you can see this Loco coming in. It'll be coming round in a minute. So while we're waiting for that to pop round, let me just fire this other one up in front of us, this BR151. Send him off. He's got 10 of the new Fleischmann log carrying flat wagons, DB Schenker wagons, and they're 825410. I've got 10 of them. I've also got 6 of the DB cargo canvas wagons, tarpaulins, which are 837703. Here comes the old. And there's a pair of hopper wagons on the back of there, which are 845407. You'll see them when it comes out again. Obviously, Steam Loco was blocking the view for that. And then in the background, you can probably see, let me just flip that up a little bit, the BR193, the OBB 500 anniversary. Again, this is sound, but I'm not putting the sound on this because obviously I want you to hear the sound of the steam engine, because that's what the video is about really. Just let this 151 go past and then I'll fire the 193 up so you can see what it's carrying. It's all the same anyway. There's the two hopper wagons on the back of this one, which I mentioned, the 845407s. Right, so let's move this OBB out. And you'll see that it's carrying rather nice Austrian hopper wagons with gold on the side of them, OBB gravel wagons. Again, they flip on the side so you can unload the load that it's carrying, which is pretty cool. And I've got they come in pairs, and I've got 8 boxes of them, so there's 16 of them. So they're pretty nifty, very nice indeed. Here it comes again. Beautiful. Sounds so nice. That's the idle sound. Right, and I've got reversing in here, which you'll see in a moment. This is 724573, it's a diesel Loco, and it's carrying 4 lots of DB Schenker car container wagons, which are 837405, 837406. And I've got 2 of each of the same number, so they're pretty cool. As you can see, they look quite smart. That will bring it back the other way so you can see them again. They look really smart, these. I'm having a few issues with some of the wagons that have got Profi couplings on, because when they go around curves 1 and R1, R2, they tend to catch the buffers. So on R3 and R4s they go around without any trouble at all. So I might have to revert back to the original couplings on them, which will be a bit of a shame really, but it's just the way it is, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's just one of them things. So we'll just let that run around the corner. You'll see the BR151 coming through again. That's quite fast. And then I'm going to bring in my Volt rail. You can see the wagons moving in the background. I just wanted to move it off, let this come through, and then I'm going to reverse it back so you can see them all. Right, so you'll see there's, let me just swing this round a little bit for a minute. You'll see there's 3 wagons there that have got engines on them. They look really cool. It's a box set that Fleischmann do. That's 845511. And then there's another 3, which is a second set that they've done with these Shino goods wagons, and they're carrying heavy loads of metal on the back of them, and it's 845513. They're available as well at the moment. And then again, back at the front, there's a second set of them engines, or big motors I should say. They're 845512. So they're the two sets for the 6 of them to go together. So I bought all 9 of them because I thought they looked really cool. They look smart on a siding. And then once this OBB comes past, I'll just show you the Loco in the background. You can probably see it. Just popping in there now. This is actually 722010. Originally it wasn't digital. I've had it converted to digital. It was an analog locomotive. So you can see it's got the blinking light on the top of it. You can turn that off again, and it's got headlamps on it, forward and back. It's got red at the back and white at the front, obviously. And basically, that's all the new stuff that I've actually bought in recent sort of like. Let me just send that off so you can see it going around the track. So yeah, that's what I bought for the last couple of 3-4 weeks. So I'm going to bring this steam loco in, and then we're going to slow him down and bring it to a halt, and then I'm going to finish the video. Obviously I've got a lot of stuff here, as you can see. Just slow it down so we can bring it into the station. Bring them all to a stop. Got to get this baby in, it's fantastic. I'm going to actually close in it so you can see it. That's the braking sound that you can hear. Squeaking brakes. Get around the front of this so you can actually see the actual front end of it. So if I can get a close up on it, just let the camera swivel back around because it's on an automated hand control thing here. See if I can come in close for you guys so you can see the front end of it as it just catches a signal. I want to get to the very front. I'm going to have to make it smaller, I think, so I can get there. Because it's really hard without catching the track. So I'll get in closer. It'd be nice if I can get right on top of it. I can't get there, guys, because the signal's in the way, sadly. I just wanted to let you guys see the actual front end of it, so you can see the number on it. I'm not sure if you can see it at the moment. Hopefully that will allow you to see it. Poor video, that. But anyway, so that's my BR044. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. It's not a very long video, but I just wanted to just show you some of the stuff that I've bought recently. And like a big kid, really. What can I say? Right then, one more sound from the old from the horn on it, and a side view on it. Make it a bit smaller so you can see it perfectly. And then we're going to call it a day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I certainly enjoyed showing you, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.